Module 2, Understanding Financial Statements for Non-Financial Leaders.
Overview Module 2 delves into financial statements, a cornerstone of financial literacy for non-financial leaders. Understanding financial statements is critical because they provide a snapshot of the organization's financial health, performance, and cash flow, allowing leaders to make informed strategic and operational decisions. This module equips you with the knowledge to read, interpret, and analyze financial statements, understand interrelationships between statements, and apply insights for decision-making, risk management, and value creation. Non-financial leaders often face challenges in interpreting financial reports, which may result in misaligned decisions, missed opportunities, or operational inefficiencies. This module emphasizes that leaders do not need to become accountants, but must develop sufficient financial literacy to engage confidently with finance teams, evaluate departmental performance, and understand the financial consequences of decisions. 1. Introduction to Financial Statements. Definition, purpose, and relevance of financial statements for non-financial leaders. Types of financial statements: balance sheet, income statement, cash flow statement. Understanding how financial statements reflect organizational performance and stability. Limitations of financial statements and the importance of context. 2. The balance sheet definition and structure. Assets, liabilities, and equity. Differentiating between current versus non-current assets and liabilities. Interpreting equity and retained earnings. Understanding organizational solvency and financial position. Real-world examples of balance sheet analysis for decision-making. 3. The income statement, profit and loss statement. Understanding revenue, cost of goods sold, gross profit, operating expenses, and net income. Differentiating between operating and non-operating items. Analyzing profitability trends and margins. Linking income statement results to departmental performance and strategic decisions. Recognizing red flags in expenses or declining profitability. 4. The cash flow statement components. Operating, investing, and financing activities. Understanding cash inflows and outflows. Assessing liquidity and the organization's ability to meet short-term obligations. Linking cash flow analysis to operational and investment decisions. Identifying warning signs of cash flow challenges. 5. Interrelationships. Between financial statements, how changes in the balance sheet affect the income and cash flow statements. Connecting net income to retained earnings and equity, understanding the impact of capital expenditures on cash flow and profitability. Integrating insights for holistic financial decision-making. 6. Financial ratios and key performance indicators, KPIs. Liquidity ratios, current ratio, quick ratio. Profitability ratios, gross margin, net margin, return on assets, ROA, return on equity, ROE, efficiency ratios, asset turnover, inventory turnover, solvency ratios, debt to equity, interest coverage, interpreting ratios to assess organizational health and guide strategic decisions. 7. Common challenges and pitfalls. Misinterpreting financial statements due to lack of context or incomplete information. Overemphasis on one statement without considering others. Ignoring cash flow implications despite profitability. Failing to ask clarifying questions when working with finance teams. 8. Practical applications and case studies. Analyzing simplified financial statements for a fictional organization. Exercises in calculating ratios and interpreting results. Scenario analysis. Evaluating departmental performance, investment decisions, and budgeting lessons from real-world organizational case studies, demonstrating effective financial decision-making by non-financial leaders